Today's horoscope from Astrocademy Capricorn May 10, 2022. Mars enters your communications sector today, and until May 24th, you'll have a lot more energy for personal interests. You may come across a little abruptly or impatiently at times, but Venus in the same sector smooths things over nicely. You have a lot going on to keep you busy and engaged. This transit can speed up your daily routine in various ways. You're likely to feel competent and confident about what you're learning, sharing, and doing in the weeks ahead. Enthusiasm is building for your ideas and connections. While impatience, argumentativeness, and competitiveness are possible negatives of this position, the more aware you are of these potentials, the better you can control them. It's a good time for mental resourcefulness and sharpness. Today, problem solving is in favor. Your thinking is orderly, and your strong sense of the future keeps you grounded. Today's planetary alignment means you have to work at doing a little psychoanalysis on yourself. You know you want to break the ice concerning a certain person, but fear of rejection and of painful consequences is keeping you emotionally frozen. The ice will never melt like this. You need to focus on making your approach achievable steps and see what transpires. Just take it moment by moment. Listen to your gut. Today, Mars enters watery Pisces, now encouraging you to take a more intuitive approach to your workplace conversations. Pay attention to what tips you off at work. Maybe it is a coworker's brief facial expression, a Freudian slip, or a hunch. Whatever it could be, you may become more aligned with the motives of others by paying attention to what your coworkers are bringing up in conversation. But be mindful of voicing your concerns and frustrations, as Mars in Pisces can become easily confused in moments of anger. Almost 6 weeks after not only returning to your income sector but aligned with Venus, the planet of money. Mars, the warrior planet of the cosmos, leaves today. Venus left 9 days ago, but it was her desires and expectations that continued to fuel Mars' warrior spirit and a drive for what you deserve. While Mars won't return until 2024, he leaves you with something to keep fighting for. Social life today. In your private life, you feel like you're walking through a minefield. One false move and there will be an explosion. This will really put you to the test. Don't let others blame you for everything. Sometimes they are at fault too. Remember to be open for other points of view when it comes to solving problems. Reconciling both is a difficult, but not impossible task. You will see it coming from a mile away, so there's plenty of time to prepare for the chance at something new. It might be work, it might be love, but whatever it is, you'll get what you want out of it. If a lot of new things happen and not all appear positive at first, be prepared for subsequent surprises. Accepting disruption or changes in your love life, you approach matters in a self-assured and positive way, even if it does not follow your ideal plan. Allow for plenty of improvement and progress in your love life. With today's planetary aspect, you will probably begin remembering portions of times past that have stayed in the background for some time. It can be a sentimental time, and you may feel a heavy sense of nostalgia. Let this sort of energy come out through your body. Yoga is a wonderful way to excise old, pent-up energy and bring in fresh new energy to help cleanse your spirit. It is a healthy process. If you feel compelled to search for new opportunities, it can be a result of the day's vibration. This essence can encourage even a hermit to come out for a day of excitement and adventure. If it's been a while since you've done something you've really enjoyed, you will feel the effects very strongly. So why not act on it? Make some plans to do what you like most, or to try something completely different. It is sure to do you a world of good. While Mercury's retrograde turn in your work sector today has put the brakes on work and job matters, it won't be for long. With the Sun returning later next week and Mercury retrograding back out just 2 days later, spending just half of his over 3-week retrograde phase here, this gives you just enough time to spend back at the drawing board without getting too bogged down. This will make it easier to embrace today's adventurous lunar vibes and make the most of what is an important day for talks, discussions, and all forms of communication. While the moon's departure from your relationship sector over the weekend has left you feeling more emotionally engaged, it has also left you with a sense of anticipation as the first planet to reach your relationship sector this year approaches. Until then, as the moon returns for its only visit to an adventurous part of your chart while the sun is in your romantic sector, this will see the spirit of romance and adventure come together over the coming days. Our eyes in the sky. Today's waxing Leo moon doesn't make any major connections to planets. The only energy that we will be feeling is the opposition between the moon and Centaur Chiron in Aries. This opposition allows us to take the initiative to promote healing in our lives. It's a great time to reach out to someone and try to make amends. Understanding our role in the demise of a relationship can help us restore its foundation. This is a time of making up rather than tearing apart. Full moon will be extremely potent and intense, which is why today's chill vibe can help us prepare for that fraught energy. If a situation needs work, something you put on the back burner because you didn't want to deal with it, use today's Leo moon to find balance and peace as you resolve matters without arguing. If you wait until tomorrow, things might not go as expected. On the emotional front, this astrological energy will bring new life to our romantic situations and partnerships. The caveat is that Mars, who is a Leo, shares a minor connection with Neptune, who is retrograde in Pisces. That will make it hard for us to make decisions. Instead of moving forward, it's a good time to reflect on the investments before we commit fully to making them. The lesson of the day is to slow down and to contemplate as to what the best choices for us will be. Seeking advice will be beneficial, as long as it's a trusted source who we know won't lead us astray from the best opportunities and results. In the morning, the Leo moon trines to Mercury in Gemini and Virgo, making it easy to connect to others through speech and writing. This is an excellent time to present research, as we will refuse to downplay our knowledge to make things pleasant for others. Yet, we also understand how to draw in our audience by relating to their specific sensibilities. Others find us intelligent, witty, and pleasant to be around. It's an ideal occasion to communicate with family members, specifically siblings or children. In the afternoon, the moon opposes Venus in Sagittarius, causing hiccups in our relationships. Our need for variety can place us in situations where romantic engagements take a back seat. Ordinarily, asking for space won't be a problem here. It is more likely that issues will arise if we make our needs known improperly or fail to consider someone else's needs. The reverse may also be true. We feel neglected in some capacity by another, which makes us go looking for love in all the wrong places.